Now, in regards to your expectations about this process, okay, there's nothing fast about it, okay? This process can take typically anywhere between 4 to 6 months, and I would probably lean towards the latter if I wanted to really give you an estimate, okay? Lenders are totally inundated with these types of files. You know, a typical loss mitigator can have 100, 200 files on their desk, and that's just an astronomical amount, so they take a long time, okay? Now, you can look at that as good or bad. From the bad side, you probably want to be done with this and have it off your back, okay? From the good side is if you're currently unavailable to make your mortgage payment, you can continue to potentially live in the home for free, okay? Now, I'm not here to tell you not to make your mortgage payment, but if you aren't, okay, then you can basically continue to live here for free. Now, what you aren't paying is going to be added onto your balance, okay? So it's not technically free, but one of our objectives is also to try and negotiate your balance to where you're not going to get a deficiency. Okay, now, in addition to setting your expectations about time frame, one of the other things that I need to tell you is there's a couple things that the banks are going to insist on, and that's one, that you cannot buy, repurchase, or lease option to buy the property, okay, at a later date. Okay, we can't buy it and resell it to you. All right. Secondly, the bank's going to insist that you get no money from closing. At closing, you cannot get any proceeds, and we're not going to be able to give you any proceeds. Okay. The other thing that I want to tell you is there are no guarantees that a short sale, okay, no guarantees that a short sale will go through. So, in other words, if we don't buy the home, no one ever buys the home, we can probably slow the process down. They don't want to foreclose when they have a legitimate offer on their property, but they do still continue the legal process, okay? So, you know, there is a chance that you could still get foreclosed on. This is not some guaranteed fix, okay? The bank's going to try to make an intelligent decision. I kind of roll my eyes when I say intelligent because sometimes I wonder how they think, but basically they're going to get a value and an appraisal BPO for the property that says here, and they're going to minus all their expenses and say if we have a house that's worth this and we foreclose, we're going to net this, and they're going to look at our net offer, and if our net offer is here, then they're going to take it, and if it's here, they're probably not. Okay, it's really a simple mathematical decision. Sometimes I wonder how they think, but hey, I'm just trying to give you the basics of how they're going to be thinking to make a decision about whether or not to accept the short sale. So a couple of things that I have to share with you, okay, and again, I'm not an attorney or a legal advisor or a CPA, but a few things I have to share with you in that being that this is your primary residence, you're going to have a potential, there are some potential ramifications to the bank coming up short in any situation. Whether it's a short sale, whether they auction the property, or whether they take it back as an REO, or real estate owned property, okay, and eventually resell it down the line.